Hey there, science fans! Today we're diving into the incredible world of vaccines. These tiny titans have revolutionized public health, saving millions of lives. Diseases like smallpox and polio ran rampant, leaving a trail of sickness and fear. But fear not, because today we're counting down the most beneficial vaccines in history and celebrating their incredible impact on humanity. First up, we've got the OG vaccine superstar, the smallpox vaccine. Before vaccines, smallpox was a force of nature. Can you imagine a disease with a 30% fatality rate? Almost 1 in 3 people who got it didn't make it. But then, in 1796, Edward Jenner came along with his groundbreaking discovery. He observed that milkmaids who got cowpox, a milder related disease, seemed to be immune to smallpox. Thanks to widespread vaccination, smallpox was officially eradicated in 1980. That's right, completely wiped off the planet. Next up, we're tackling polio, a disease that terrified parents for decades. Polio can cause paralysis and even death, primarily affecting children. But in the 1950s, Jonas Salk and Albert Sabin developed their own versions of the polio vaccine. These vaccines were game changers, dramatically reducing polio cases worldwide. Today, polio is nearly eradicated, with only a few cases reported each year. That's the power of vaccines. Measles everywhere, but not for long. Before the vaccine, measles was a leading cause of child mortality. We're talking high fever, cough, runny nose, and a rash all over the body. But the real danger was the complications: pneumonia, encephalitis, and even death. Thankfully, in 1963, John Enders and Thomas Peebles developed the measles vaccine. This vaccine has been a lifesaver, reducing measles deaths by over 80% globally. Millions of lives saved thanks to a simple shot. Now let's talk about the DTP vaccine, a triple threat that protects against diphtheria, tetanus, and pertussis. Diphtheria causes a thick coating in the back of the throat, making it hard to breathe. Tetanus, also known as lockjaw, was fatal in newborns and adults, causing painful muscle spasms. And pertussis, or whooping cough, caused severe coughing fits that could last for weeks. The combined DTP vaccine has drastically reduced cases of these diseases worldwide. It's a true testament to the power of combining forces. Don't let the name fool you. Haemophilus influenzae type B, or Hib for short, is no joke. This tiny bacterium was a leading cause of bacterial meningitis and pneumonia in children. But in 1985, the Hib vaccine came onto the scene and changed everything. The Hib vaccine has virtually eliminated severe Hib infections in many developed countries, saving countless young lives. Hepatitis B is a serious liver infection that can lead to chronic liver disease and even liver cancer. Thanks to Baruch Blumberg and his groundbreaking research, we have the Hepatitis B vaccine. This vaccine prevents infection and has played a major role in reducing liver cancer rates worldwide. It's a true lifesaver, especially in areas where hepatitis B is common. Human papillomavirus, or HPV, is a common virus that can cause a variety of cancers, including cervical throat and anal cancer. But in 2006, Ian Fraser and John Joe developed the HPV vaccine. This vaccine is a game changer, protecting against the types of HPV that cause most HPV-related cancers. Widespread vaccination is already having a major impact, significantly reducing HPV-related cancer rates worldwide. It's prevention at its finest. Rotavirus, the notorious tummy bug, used to be a major cause of severe diarrhea, dehydration, and even death in young children. But thanks to the tireless work of Paul Offit and other researchers, we now have the rotavirus vaccine. This vaccine has been a lifesaver, preventing millions of hospitalizations and deaths from rotavirus infection. It's a true testament to the power of science to protect our most vulnerable populations. Last but not least, we have the pneumococcal vaccine, a true champion against Streptococcus pneumoniae. This bacterium causes a whole host of infections, including pneumonia, meningitis, and sepsis. The pneumococcal vaccine has been around since 1977, but it was significantly improved in 2000. This vaccine has had a major impact on global health, significantly reducing childhood pneumonia deaths worldwide. From smallpox to pneumococcal disease, vaccines have tackled some of the most challenging health threats in human history. They've saved countless lives, prevented untold suffering, and continue to protect us today. So stay informed, stay up to date on your vaccinations, and trust the science. Remember, when it comes to protecting ourselves and future generations, vaccines are our greatest allies. Stay curious, stay healthy, and keep on exploring the wonders of science.